Right, so a trigger point is your mental alert system. So something you see in the driving environment demands an immediate practice response. So you have a visual clue. It could be a sign, it could be markings on the road, it could be a light, it could be a warning of about temporary traffic lights, it could be, which they often do, is road closed ahead, and then you get ahead and it's not closed. So we all take a chance with that from time to time. But you need to have some trained response to what you see, not a panic attack, because that's what a lot of people get taught is panic. And that doesn't help anybody, okay? So it's not to have a panic attack. It's to know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, okay? That's important. So you have a fixed action which mitigates the dangers, and then you need to have a safe outcome. And the safe outcome is part of the trigger. The trigger will take you to the safe outcome if you understand what the visual cue is doing, you understand the hazard and the priorities and the shields and the processes. And the moment you've got that all in place, you have to have a fixed action, a fixed process. And the moment you have a fixed process, all you do is you just follow that fixed process. So for instance, if the examiner says to you, okay, move off when you're ready, your first thing you have to do is get the car ready, put it in gear, get it ready, make sure the engine's running. Oh, by the way, I have had people want to move off without the engine running. Put it gear, but the engine isn't running. So you've got to make sure the car is ready. You need to know when you pick up the clutch or you release the brake and press the accelerator, the car is going to move. It has to be ready to move. So get the car ready to move. That's your trigger. That's the outcome of your trigger action. Then you need to do a full all-round observation. And then you don't put on your signal unless it's time for you to move. You only have two situations with your signal. We've discussed this before. You're either asking or telling. That's what you're doing with your signal. And you need to know what the differences are. And the moment you start applying all of that, your triggers are working. You're going through the process. You've got a process that is safe. And now it's safe. The outcome is safe because you've done everything to prepare for the move. Okay, now, so a trigger is see and observe and know, recognize the situation, and then act using the response that you've put in place for that specific circumstance. That's what it's all about. Okay, all right. So can't see, don't guess. So basically, this is a typical trigger situation where you are looking at where you have limited visibility at the junction. So you get to the end of a junction at a giveaway line, and I'm using this as an example of a trigger situation. So you get to the giveaway line, and as you're approaching, you see it's a closed junction. Limited these buildings, hedges, parked cars blocking your view, and you've got traffic coming from both sides. So that now should tell you that you need to peep and creep. And you should also, if you're alone in the car and you say you are parked on the side of the road at an angle and you've got vehicles that are blocking your view and you need to reverse out into the road, that is also a situation where you are going to be using a trigger system. Okay?